The reason you're obsessed with that reality show you're watching right now is because you're going through a very specific quarter or midlife crisis. You're having an intimacy crisis and haven't been touched or satisfied in a very long time, so now you're living vicariously through people whose biggest problem is choosing between Connor and Jake while you try to remember what human touch feels like. You've convinced yourself that watching attractive people make out in hot tubs counts as your own romantic life because at least someone's getting oxytocin, even if it's not you. You're in the middle of a people-pleasing crisis and you've exhausted yourself trying to be perfect, so watching people who look like Barbie dolls be messy as reassures you that everything is in fact an unsustainable beige facade masked by large drinks and even larger lash extensions. You're also secretly relieved that even people who look like they were assembled in an influencer factory still can't maintain the performance because it validates that you were never broken for struggling with it in the first place. You're going through a decision paralysis crisis and are analyzing absolutely everything to the point that even some anxious 23-year-old hedge fund baby at Goldman Sachs would tell you to stop overthinking and full send it, bro. So watching people make enormous commitments based on pure instinct feels exhilarating, liberating, and slightly nauseating, which are also all the same words that people use to describe why they enjoy roller coasters, so who am I to judge you? You're having an achievement and status anxiety crisis because you feel like you haven't accomplished enough, so watching people with more money than God still have problems makes you believe for about 45 minutes that you can't measure happiness in square footage until you see a $20 million house and remember, oh yeah, you actually can, and now you're using their lifestyle as both torture and motivation while secretly hoping their commission drama will distract you from calculating how many decades you'd need to work to afford just their car payment. You're currently in a kindness starvation crisis. You're so used to toxic environments that watching people be genuinely nice feels like actual medical treatment. You're burned out because you're repeating your childhood pattern of earning love through service. The fact that you're treating basic human decency like it's a rare historical artifact says more about what you've been surviving than what you deserve, and you tip extra because you think you're annoying. You're not. Stop thinking that about yourself.